Thanks. Good evening, everyone. How's your day been? Have you had a good day? I have, actually. It's not been too bad, really, on the whole. Weather's looking up, isn't it? Getting better again, so let's hope that continues. So how did you find the last session? Did you manage to carry on with that since the class and maybe even have an attempt at going through it yourself again? I hope you did, because that's what I want you to try and do if you can when the class finishes in an hour's time. Try and practice this between now and the next session. So from the last session and this one, you'll go away with quite a few asanas, because we did say last week that there was 80 Hatha Yoga asanas, but with many variations. On the Wednesday of last week, we worked on strength. Tonight we want to work a little bit more on flexibility, so we will hold the positions for a little bit longer, although we do know 90 seconds is the time frame. Last week we didn't quite work up to the 90 seconds, but tonight we'll try and do that. Again, we're going to work on flexibility, as we did in the last session, but the focus is on more flexibility and more on rotations, so rotations of the back. So hopefully, if we go away from this tonight, we'll have flexibility, rotations, touching on strength again, but again, in the last session we did predominantly strength. We touched on balance in the last session again. We're going to work a little bit on balance tonight, but not as extreme as the last session. Health and safety. How are you feeling? Are you feeling well in yourself? Very important that. Remember, when you are exercising from home, the risks are quite high sometimes, because if it is your first time, knowing our limitations is not easy to do and still look at the screen at the same time. Remember, I can't go around to critique, so that risk is quite high on yourself, really. So just make sure that if you feel at any time you need to stop, feel free to stop. Take a drink if you need to have a drink. You can always come back in, because we will be going over these moves again and again. I'm ready to go if you are. Should we begin? Are you ready? Feet together, nice and strong. As we lift to the ceiling, get a nice full stretch into the spine. As the palms would face forward, we would release, and let the arms just come down gently. Feel the shoulder blades squeezing together in the back. Now this time we're using the breath, nice strong breath in as we lift. Again, when we get to the top, we just let that breath go. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. Now, the first move tonight is the triangle into extended triangle, which is the second move, and then the third asana will be the warrior one. Now, this might seem a little bit strange, but what we're going to do is we're going to do the warrior one first. Although it is the third move, we want to use that later when we come from extended triangle. So, just to make life a little easier for you, I'm going to turn side on, but if you can keep facing this way. Okay? So, again, feet together, knees touching. Okay, so nice and strong. We'll take your right leg, as your right leg steps back, palms to thigh, we'll just give you a little bit of back support. Now, things to avoid on this one is letting your chest fall too far forward. We don't want too much flexion in the lower back. And we often see is too much hyperextension, which is not good. So we want to have a nice diagonal line from shoulder to hip, from hip to knee, from knee to ankle. If you notice the back heel is off the ground as well, often when we do warrior one, sometimes the heel can go down, which is fine, but particularly tonight we want to try and make the focus on heel lifted, and that will have relevance to later when we move into a variation. Now with this warrior one, with the palms on your thigh, feel now that your shoulders are level. I'm going to face forward now again, so we're all doing exactly the same thing. So you're not letting your shoulders drop or rotate just yet. Shoulders are nice and straight. Left knee directly over your heel, so you should hopefully be able to see your big toe. Now with your left palm on your thigh, let that right arm come forward. And as the right arm comes through, if it's going to the midline of your chest, just again now, just bring it to the outside of the hip. Some of you will recognise that move from last week when we did the intense pose. The arm now, which is in front, allows us now to engage with our core, which hopefully will help us strengthen the lower back. Now from there, nice and strong, we're going to return that palm. We're going to step in with that back leg, feet together, nice and strong, salutation, and releasing. Now again, I'm nice U if you can. If you can keep facing forward, and I'm going to turn side on. So you've got to let your left leg this time step back. So the left leg steps back. Again, safety points, palms to thigh. Make sure now that your back leg has no flexion. It's fully extended at the knee. Shoulders nice and straight. Have you got a nice straight neutral spine? So no hyperextensions, not too much forward flexion, but a nice neutral spine. Now where's the stretch? The stretch is in the hip flexor on the leg that stood back. So the hip flexor here gives us a nice little stretch. It's called the iliopsoas muscle. It's a muscle we use every day when we walk up the stairs or get in and out of the car. So it's a good stretch to have. Now as I now face forward to bring us all back together, if you can hold that position, I'm in exactly the same position as you. Shoulders are nice and level, so again no twist. Now because your right leg is in front, just check now that your right knee is over your heel, so you're not putting too much strain below the knee. As the left arm reaches through, if you feel it's pulling into the midline of the chest, again we don't want to work too much on the back of the shoulder, so we just keep the arm a little bit more to the outside of the hip. Now from there, as you look down, you should have your right knee over your heel, and the stretch from the back leg, and the strength is on the front leg. Okay? Palms to thigh, that should allow you now to have full back support with both palms on your thigh as that left leg steps in. Feet together, strong breath in, and a nice, well-deserved, relaxing breath out. So how are you feeling? Should we move on? Now remember that's the third asana, so we're doing 3. Triangle, extended triangle, and then we'll move into that warrior 3 and warrior 1 a little bit later. So now let's move into triangle. Let's take that left foot to quarter to 12, so your feet are at 90 degrees. As your right leg now steps off the mat, you'll notice, just like we did last Wednesday, we're in the warrior 2 stance. And the reason why it's the warrior 2 stance is because we have a flexion, we have a bend on the left knee. Now we want to lose that bend of the knee to take us into triangle. So we lock into the knee and move the right leg a bit further back. Now, as we've now got a nice strong foundation, let's work that right shoulder. So we lift it to the ceiling, bring it back and down. Now what helps you sometimes, if you push this left shoulder forward, that allows you to get a nice straight spine. So there's no rotation in your back. Again, you have a nice neutral spine. Now the stretch this time is behind the left knee and also the inside of the right groin. And as the left arm lifts into triangle, that arm now, if you want to condition that left shoulder, the things to avoid is letting the arm drop too low. If you let your arm lift too high, it begins to strain into the neck, you're going to get a balance. And then as the right arm comes back, that takes us nicely into a triangle. How does that feel? Notice the left arm pulls forward, the right one draws back. Again, very similar to that of the warrior 2, which we touched on last week. So now I need to feel the strength. Where's the strength? It should be in both shoulders. So we're getting a great way to condition the shoulders. Now from here, I need to come out of this. So I'm going to bend the front knee, palm to thigh, and that right leg now just steps back to the centre. Beautiful. Feet together, salutation, and releasing. Now let's try the other side. Let's take that right foot now to quarter past 12. So again, the feet are at 90 degrees. Left leg steps off the mat. Beautiful. Not easy stepping off, is it? So, things to check for. The right knee. You fully lock into the knee. That should automatically allow that left leg now to move further back. Okay. Feel the stretch. Stretch this time is the back of the right knee on the inside of the left thigh. Put this left shoulder lifts high. Bring it back and down. So the right arm lifts. We match that now with the left arm, and there would be your triangle. So, again, things to avoid, not letting the arms drop too low, not letting the arms lift too high. Have you got a nice balance? As I look down the right arm, I can see that it's straight. If you look a little bit over your left shoulder, is that straight as well? So we're into triangle. Now to come out of triangle, I release the left arm. I bend into the front knee. Now having that knee bent allows this left leg now to move in safely. So you're not coming back on locked back to the warrior one, but we want to advance that warrior one. So, I'm again going to turn side on, but it's your right leg that will be stepping back. So just excuse me while I turn side on. Right leg, steps back. Have you got a nice strong neutral spine? So no hyperextensions, not too much forward flexion. Back support, palms to thigh. Now if you've got a bend on this knee, you can try and fully extend so you get a nice deep stretch into the hip flexor. Now when the arm comes through that right arm, again horizontal to the ground. Okay, I'm going to turn the face on so we're all working together. Okay, and as the arm goes through, again things to avoid is going to the midline of the chest. Just to the outside of that right hip. So how do we advance it? Now if you do have concerns with your lower back, it's advisable just to keep your left hand on your thigh. But if you feel okay and you know your stomach wasn't strong enough to support your lower back, can you release that left arm as well? As you now have both arms in front, again both arms are to the outside of both hips. Often the arms tend to creep in, go and keep them outside there. How does the strength feel? Do you feel you've increased a little bit more strength onto that front leg? Beautiful. But things to check for, left knee still prominent over the heel. Okay. Now, warrior one extended. To come out of this, palms to thigh. Can the back leg step in one move? Salutation. Fantastic. And a nice relaxing breath out. So again, I'm going to turn side on. Can you now take your left leg straight back? Checklist. Upper body's on the same angle as your training leg. No flexion on the back leg. Fully extended. Palms to thigh. Right knee over the heel. Left arm comes through. Again, keeping it to the outside of the left hip. I'm going to turn down the fascia. From there, I'm going to now decide now if I want a little bit more strength into the spine, the core stability muscles. So the right knee is over the heel. Is it strong there? Does the right arm escape as well? Warrior one extended. Again, many variations on the warrior one asana. But tonight we're going to do about 3. How does that feel? Feeling in that right leg? Beautiful. So, to come out of this, palms to thigh, back leg nice and steady, just steps in, feet together, salutation. And a nice relaxing breath out. So let's move back to triangle, but we want to get more now lateral movements into the spine. So with this left leg now turns to the side, right leg steps away. Beautiful. How are you feeling? Strong? Strong in your stance? But now we want the stretch, so we want to go from strength to flexibility. So we lock into the front knee, right leg moves back, depending on how flexible you are. Right shoulder lifts, up, back and around. Now if you want to advance at this time, can you release both arms at the same time? So these are just little bullet points in order just to get a little bit more from the routine. So we're in triangle, left arm is nice and straight. This time as I look over the right shoulder, the right arm is exactly the same as the left. You often find the back arm begins to get lower, so if you can, try and bring that one up as well. Now notice, because I've got the left leg in front, left palm turns neutral, and as it goes down, just towards the knee, the right arm is lifted lovely and straight. We call this now the extended triangle. Now as I look to the ceiling, I just check for a short time now that the arm is in the right position, because I don't want to lift the chin for too long and strain the neck. So normally we look in line with the chest, or we can look to the ground. Now if you're feeling flexible, would you be able to reach a little bit more toward your ankle? How does that feel? Feel the extra stretch out behind the knee? Again, looking to the ground, in line with the chest. But for a short time, how does that top arm look like? Now again, as I go into this extended triangle, we would hold that for anything that's about 90 seconds. Okay? To come out of this, I release that top arm, I bend the front knee, I lift the chest, so not putting any pressure on the back. Right leg just moves straight back in. Beautiful. Feet together. Strong breath in. A nice relaxing breath out. So can you see how we're We were saying at the beginning that it's going to be more on flexibility tonight. Can you feel the difference between this evening and last Wednesday evening when it was more on strength, so a bit more on flexibility? Right foot, turns to the side, left leg steps away. Lovely. Okay, checklist. Right foot is straight, we lock into the right knee, and we move this left leg further back. Left shoulder, lifts up, back and around, advancing it, both arms nice and straight. Okay, how does that feel? Strong? How's your stance? Does it feel right? Now from here, right arm is in front, left arm is behind, but both arms level. Again, things to avoid, is letting the back arm drop. That's why it's good sometimes to just look over your shoulder, just to check your arm is lifted. Now, as I offer the right palm forward this time, that goes down, left arm lifts, there would be your extended triangle variation. Is the top arm nice and straight, looking in line with the chest, or to the ground? Options, if you feel okay with this, can we reach for the ankle? And as you reach the ankle, do you feel that your top arm tends to pull forward a little bit? Try and keep it back so you get very active in your chest in front of the shoulder. Hold this the anterior deltoid. Doesn't that feel wonderful? How long would you want to hold that for? That's right, 90 seconds. Again, there is variations on this. This is just the second variation. Okay. To come out of this and release the top arm, I've got to think safety, so I'll bend the front knee, push the shoulders back up so don't strain the back. This left leg now should be able to move in one move. Beautiful. Together, strong breath in. And a nice relaxing breath out. So, we're going to steal that warrior one now. We're going to use that now for doing some floor work. But again, I'm going to turn side on at some point just to allow you to see what we're going to be doing in order to challenge the balance. So if you can keep facing forward, I'm going to turn side on. Okay, feet together. Right leg steps back. And when your right leg steps back, palms to thigh, supporting your weight. There's your warrior one if you remember. Now, from there, feel the stretches in front of the hip. That arm reaches through. There's your warrior one extended. Okay, if we now release the left arm, that's your warrior one now, just like it was last time. Okay. How does that feel? Feel good? Is the left knee over the heel? So you're not pulling back, you're not pushing too far forward, it's prominent over the heel. To get back, palms to thigh, back leg steps in, feet together, salutation. Nice and strong, and a relaxing breath out. Now let's try the other side. So it's the left leg, steps back, right knee over the heel, pushing forward, no flexion in the back knee, fully extended, taking back support, left leg is back, so the left arm comes through. If you feel okay with that, can you now match that with the right arm, and there would be your warrior one extended. Right knee over the heel, it's not pulling too far back, and it's not too far forward. Feels great, doesn't it? The warrior one extended. Now from there, I'm going to bring both palms to thigh, back left leg, steps in. I'm going to turn and face you, feet together, strong breath in. So, are you ready to now move into the triangle, extended triangle into warrior one? So those three asanas, we're going to lock them together. So you'll see now where we did the last move first, when we first came in, and now hopefully you won't need to struggle because we've already got that in the bag. So, nice and strong, deep breath in, and a nice relaxing breath out. So triangle, extended triangle, into warrior one extended. So left foot turns, right leg steps away. Are you stepping a little bit wider this time? Because now we're warmer, we've got the muscles warm, we've got more oxygen now in the muscles because the blood is flowing freely. So you may find now that you will be able to hold the stretch, if not deeper, for longer, or maybe both. We lock into the front knee, right leg moves back, checklist, shoulder lifts, up, back and around. So where is the stretch? The stretch is behind the left knee, on the inside of the thigh. The strength is in the shoulders. But now I need to move into the extended triangle. I'm going to turn the left palm, because now I want a lateral movement onto the spine. Left hand goes down. Notice I'm not going for the ankle, I've just gone for the knee. I check the arm is nice and straight. Now I might reach for the ankle, only if you feel okay with that. So again, work within your limitations. Top arm is again being straight. Left foot, nice and straight as well, so there's no twist in the knee. Now when that right arm comes down, I bend the front knee, I lift the upper body to the diagonal, palms to thigh. Can you now lift up that right heel? How's your body? Is it a nice neutral spine? So no hyperextensions. Nice and strong. Right leg is back. The right arm will come through. And that was the third asana. But that's the first asana we touched on when we first came in. Left arm releases. Now, drop a little deeper into the leg and get a little bit more strength if you can. Really reaching as far forward with the arms. So you get a nice little stretch just under here where the lymph glands are. Use your left knee over here. Now, to come out of this safely, palms to thigh. I'm going to squeeze the heel down. I've now got my foundation strong because the feet are planted. Should allow this right leg to move in one move. Wow. Strong breath in. So if you can, when tonight's session finishes, why don't you just get a little piece of pen and paper if you can. Just write it down or just play back the video. And hopefully you have a nice little routine. So the right foot, goes to the side, left leg steps away. Beautiful. So let's get the stance strong. We lose the bend on the front knee, left leg might move further back. Checklist, left shoulder, up, back and around. Triangle. Lovely. Isn't it nice and warm this? So as we hold the stretches for longer, we generate more heat. We improve the circulation, so great tonight for strength, balance, flexibility, and also our circulation. So your right palm now will face forward, that would go down maybe to the knee, left arm is nice and vertical. If you want more, can you reach for the ankle? Really keep the focus on that top arm, so it's not going forward, it's in line with your chest, and it's not going behind your body, which would be detrimental because that would pull you back. Strong. Now looking to the ground, in line with the chest. Just have a little check at the top there. Now how do we come out of this? Well, I release the top arm, a little bend in the front knee, palm to thigh, and lift the chest. But now we want the warrior one extended, so I'll pick up that heel, palms to thigh, just gives you a nice neutral spine, takes any strain off your lower back, front knee over the ankle, left arm goes through, because the left leg is the one that's back. Now can you match that now with your right arm? Beautiful, just hold that. Warrior one extended. If you want more strength, just push a little deeper into the front leg. How long would you hold this for? 90 seconds? To come out of this, remember, palms to thigh, left heel squeezes back down, I bring the shoulders back up, can that left leg step in one move? Brilliant. Strong breath in. Now at this stage, as we release our breath, if you want to have a little drink, feel free to grab yourself a drink. What you will need to bring back with you is a book, not to read, but to protect your knee. So we're bringing the book back to give you an opportunity to let your knee just rest on the book or the block. Okay, and while you're having a drink, I guess I'm going to go and get my block. It's only here to the left, so what we do? Okay. Are you back yet? I hope you're not having too much of a drink. Okay, so with that book or that block, we'll place that directly in front of your toes touching the block. Now if you can keep facing that position, I'm going to turn side on, just to make it a little bit easier for us to understand on all sides. So as I turn side on, I'm going to take that block, place it just like you in front of the feet. Okay? Now you can take your right leg straight back, very reminiscent of Warrior One, left knee over the heel. I'm going to take that block now and place it on the inside of the left foot. Okay? Now as I now make sure the left knee is over the heel, I'm going to place the right hand onto the block and just press that palm into the block. How does that feel? You can stay with the fingertips as well, but just to get a little extra stretch into the hip flexor, just let your right palm press into the block. If you take that block and push it back in the direction of your right knee, could you now lower your knee to the block? As you push your chest up, you should now sit down with a nice neutral spine. Now we want to strengthen this front leg, so we're going to push the weight forward. Again, I'm not pushing forward with the torso, I'm going to keep the shoulders over the hips. Palms to the thighs to support your back. From there, if you let your back foot do the work now, it pushes you forward into this front knee, increasing the stretch into the hip. The right leg is back, so it's the right arm now that lifts all the way up to the ceiling. And as that right arm is lifted, feel the stretch all the way down the side of the rib cage, just like we did when we touched on the extended triangle. Now from there, nice and strong, I bring the palm back, I push up now off the block with the knee, I take that block, I place it in front of the foot, palms to thigh. Have you got your Warrior One stance? Back foot steps in one move, feet together, salutation, and a nice relaxing breath out. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to do the left leg, so I'm going to bring my block now over to the other side. Okay, and place it now over to this side. Okay, so if you can keep facing forward, I'll turn side on. Toes directly behind the block. Okay. We take the left leg, we step back. Again, there's your Warrior One stance. So from here, I let the back foot do the work. It pushes me into the front leg, so I feel a bit more secure on this front leg. As I reach for the block, let it settle on the inside of the right foot. Left hand goes to the block. If you want to increase your flexibility, palm press into the block, or if that proves too much, just go back to the fingertips. Now from here, I'm going to take that block, I'm going to push it back towards the left knee, palms to thigh, lower the knee to the block, and then to get a nice neutral spine, and push into the front leg, and that allows me the time to bring the chest back. So, let's get the extra stretch into the hip flexor, right in the front of the hip here. We push into the front knee, using the back of the left foot to push us into that front leg. Shoulders nice and straight, so there's no twist. Right palm to thigh, left leg is down, so it's the left arm that will lift. Again, getting a lovely stretch down here. Call this the latissimus dorsi, or stretching the rib cage. So from there we have our leaning lunge, or the Warrior One variation. Okay, lovely. From there, nice and strong. I'm going to return the palm, and push forward, so don't let any strain in the back. Back knee, lifts, for safety. I take the block, I place it in front of the feet, palms to thigh. Can your back foot step in one move? Feet together, salutation, strong breath in, and a nice relaxing breath out. So how did you feel with that? Okay. Now we want to put a little bit extra into that, so what I'm going to actually do now, if you can, we're going to go back to your right leg. I'll do my left leg to your right leg, so it's like this mirror image. So, left palm to thigh, right leg steps back. Second time, we take the block, we place it on the inside of the left foot, both palms to thigh. Get the stretch on that hip flexor. Push the weight forward, so your left knee is prominent over your heel. As I reach for the block, do you stay with fingertips, or does the palm press? Whichever we have, we take that block, we push it back. Now this time, the right hand goes to ground, and I lower the knee to the block. I push into the supporting leg and rise with the chest. Now when we came in tonight, we were talking about flexibility and rotations. These are the rotations. So, left foot is straight, so your foot doesn't turn in. It's nice and straight, so you're not twisting the knee. Back foot pushes us forward. Now that right arm, this time, when it lifts, you'll see now, we're getting a lovely stretch all the way down here. And as that right arm now makes its way down to your left thigh, there's the rotation from the middle of the back, called the thoracic part of the spine. And if you want more, try and bring it a bit further across. Now your right palm flattens, there's the saucer, and your cup is the left palm. And both elbows now push away from each other. You feel the strength into the foundation. Lovely. And there is your kneeling lunge twist. Now we have a variation on this one as well. So the variation would be to release both arms, spread those wings. So your left arm pulls back, right arm pulls away from your left. Now the options are, do you look towards your left wrist, or does that put too much challenge on your balance? Feel that left shoulder blade, really try to push toward the centre of your spine in the direction of your right hip. How's the strength? Can you feel that strength in your left leg? Now to come out of this, left palm to thigh, right hand to ground, left hand to ground, is your knee inside your armpit. Now lift the right knee, take the block and place it in front. Palms to thigh, back foot takes a big step in. Wow, strong breath in. How did that feel? So can you see why it takes a while to get to these moves? We really do need to understand the mechanics of these moves before we start putting the rotations in. Because if you start the rotations and you don't have a strong foundation, it will be very hard on your balance. So we want you to enjoy the moves rather than struggle. Can we take the left leg back this time? Left leg goes back, palms to thigh, push the weight forward, and reach for the block, and let it settle on the inside of the right foot. And take the block, and push it back towards the left knee. Okay, left hand goes to ground, lower the knee to the block, push into this front leg, and rise with the chest. So, where's the stretch? Hopefully you're feeling the stretch again in the hip flexor. Right knee, prominence of the heel, left arm lifts all the way up to the ceiling. Nice and strong. Really push into that front leg. From there, I drop the elbow, it rests on the thigh, there's the rotation. One more, take it a bit further across. Left palm this time is the saucer, right palm is the cup. Both elbows pull away from each other. Nice and strong. So, kneeling lunge, variation of the warrior one. If you feel okay with this, you feel very strong in your front leg, let those arms straighten. Beautiful. Let that right arm really draw back, so you feel the shoulder blade pulling in the direction of the left hip. Fantastic. Are you nice and warm? Great. So, kneeling lunge, it's a kneeling lunge twist with arm variation. To come out of this, right palm to thigh, left hand to mat, left knee lifts. Now, I take the block, place it in front, palms to thigh, back foot takes a big step in. Feet together, nice relax. Okay, are you ready to move on? Well, I hope so. Now we're going to go back to triangle, extended triangle, warrior one, kneeling lunge into kneeling lunge twist, okay, with a knee lift. So hopefully you can see the way we're breaking it down tonight, just like we did last week, really does give you an opportunity to move quite quickly but safely at all times. So, because we're going to be going down on the knee on the left side, now would be the time to get the block in the right position. So, I'm going to place that. For me, it's on my left, or your left, my right. Okay? Just testing you there. Okay, strong, deep breath in. And a nice rising breath out. Okay. Now you, hopefully, are still facing this way. I've got my block to the left so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Left foot turns to the side. Right leg steps away. Bang. Left knee over the heel. Let's lose that bend in the left knee. Take the right leg a bit further back. Shoulders facing forward. Okay. Arms lifting into triangle. So the left arm pulls forward and the right one draws back. So whilst we're in triangle, we're now moving to the extended triangle. And where do we get with the triangle? Well, we go into a nice stretch behind the knee and also underneath the rib cage. So I have the left palm to face forward. Do I go directly this time to the ankle? Right arm is lifted, looking straight. Now there is a variation on this, and that variation now is that your left palm go neutral, just like your right palm is in neutral. Let it rest just on the inside of the shin. You'll find if that left hand pushes into your shin bone, you should hopefully bring your right arm back a bit more, so you get that little extra stretch into the chest. Now from there, I'm looking now moving into a little bit of strength. So from flexibility, I now need to work into strength. So I'm going to bring the left arm back to the ankle, just release the arm. I push the shoulders up and bend it out from the knee. As I roll the shoulder forward, I pick up the right heel, palms to thigh. Left knee is really over the heel. I take the block and place it on the inside of that left foot. Are we all still there? Okay. Now, I'm going to take that block and push it back towards the right knee. Now, just to check that the block is there, that your block touch down. Yeah, it's there. We lift the knee. Right leg, right arm comes through. Feel strong in the front supporting leg. Options, do we release the left arm as well? Warrior one extended. Feels strong that, doesn't it? Great. Now from here, palms to thigh, I lower the knee, I push into the front leg and bring the chest back so you have a nice neutral spine. Okay, nice and strong. Right arm lifts. Can we do the same now with the left arm? So both arms this time are lifted. So again, a little extra. Now, here's the option. Do you look to the ceiling? Again, if anybody has any neck concerns, it's more advisable just to keep looking straight ahead. If you feel okay, can you lift your chin, take the vision elsewhere, get that little extra challenge on your balance. But now as the chin lowers, I bring the palms to the thigh and lean in. Now, your right leg is back, so your right elbow goes over your left thigh. Excuse me as I turn away from you. Okay, your right palm is flat, left palm presses on top. And now if you can, feel very strong in your supporting leg. Now let's open up at the elbow. Feel the kneeling lunge. To the kneeling lunge twist. Fantastic. Let's come out of this. Left palm to thigh. Right hand to ground. I lift the knee. I take the block. I place it in front of the foot. Palms to thigh. And there's your warrior one extended again. Does your right leg step in one move? Wow, salutation, strong breath in. And a relaxing breath out. Beautiful. How are you feeling? Is it time to have another drink before we do the other side? Or are you okay to carry on? I'm going to place my block now on the other side. Okay, so it's in line. With the right knee, nice and strong. Strong breath in. Are you all back from that drink yet? And a nice relaxing breath out. So, is the block now on the right side? To my left. Right foot turns to quarter past. Left leg steps away. There's a nice strong warrior two stance. But we're after the triangle, so we lose the knee bend. Left leg should move further back. Feel confident in your stance. Left shoulder, up, back and around. Both arms lifting to triangle. So, right Right arm comes forward, left one draws back as you relax. Strong but relaxed. 90 seconds, slightly less. Right palm now goes to neutral. Let it come down and the left arm lifts. Extended triangle. Now, progression, if you feel okay with this, have you still got the ankle? Or progression, the back of the right hand rests on the inside of that shin. As I look to the ceiling, the top arm is looking straight. Okay? Now, as we now move into the Warrior One Extended, I return the right hand, I release the left arm, bend on the right knee, gives me back support as I push the chest up. Let's now pick up the left heel, there's the rotation, and then I lean into the Warrior One Extended. Now as I take that block and place it now on the inside of that right foot, okay, I'm going to push it back towards the left knee. As the left hand touches the ground, I'll lower the knee to the block. Is it there? Yes, it is. Now I'll lift that knee again. Palms to thigh. Okay. Left arm reaches through. Warrior One Extended. Feel the strength in your core, which hopefully will strengthen your back. Right arm reaches through. Warrior One Extended. Does that feel good? Now from here, palms to thigh. We lower the knee to the block. Wow. Shoulders push back over the hips. Left arm lifts all the way up to the ceiling. Can you match that now with the right arm? Now here's the option. Do we stay here or do we challenge the balance? By letting your chin lift, we take our vision elsewhere and we have a nice challenge on the balance. Now, from there we're going to lower the chin, we're going to bring the arms down, we're going to push forward. Now with my left arm to your right arm, let that just cross over your right leg, get that rotation again into your back. As it crosses over, excuse me for turning away from you. Left palm is a saucer, right palm is a cup. Both elbows are pointing away. Now if you feel good, let both arms straighten. Beautiful, get that lovely rotation into the middle of the back. Now to come out of this, right palm to thigh, left hand to ground. I release the left knee, I take that block, I place it in front of the foot, palms to thigh. Can you step back in one move? Feet together, strong breath in, and a nice relaxing breath out. Well, I think we've worked quite hard tonight. Hopefully you can feel the difference between tonight and last week. Last week, as we said, was more on strength, a bit more on flexibility tonight. Wouldn't it be great to have those two sessions together? I'd love that, wouldn't it? So if your body's a little bit fatigued and needs to get a little bit looser, what we can do is we can just take the feet now slightly wider than the hip width. We soften the knees so there's no heaviness in your body. Arms really reach into the ceiling. Feel your elbows soften, feel your knees soften. Now as I come down, it's very important that you do keep your knees flexed on this. As I come forward with the arms, the knees are still bent. Normally do about 6 of these. So as we come down, just getting the body moving again. Now if you do want to use your breath on this one, on these final 3, as you come down, we breathe in as we lift. We breathe out as we come down. Breathe in as we lift. And the last one. From there, give those legs a little bit of a shake just to get some circulation moving. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, everybody, as much as I did. I just love the opportunity to be able to come in and do this while we're on lockdown, and it's absolutely superb. So thanking you again for having a big effort for turning up tonight. It's very easy to maybe watch something on telly, but it's quite hard to be putting a mat down the floor and finding a book and or a yoga block and working as hard as you have done tonight. So well done, and if you have got a family member beside you, give them a well done as well. So should we give ourselves a round of applause? Brilliant. Oh, not too much. So we're hoping to see you again on Wednesday next week. And don't forget we've got the Tai Chi coming soon as well. So that'll be on Sunday at 5 o'clock. So please 2 great sessions, Tai Chi and Yoga. Hope you're all feeling well, hope you feel the benefits from what we've done tonight, and if you can, just make a little note or play the video back and try and practice between now and the next time you come in. So again, well done and thanks for turning up. All the best. Bye for now. Bye.